Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, as much as I love the filming, I don't think I'd make the connection between the storylines.
Unless you know about the graphic novels, you won't. Honestly, you won't. So,
I have no idea where it is.
Man,
can't watch it anyways. Gotta wait till the show's over.
No, I can fucking put it on while we're listening to the music.
I'll find it in a sec.
Anyway.
So that's it for that. You heard our little rant. Coming up next is some local music. The band is Harrison Bergeron.
Yeah, rest in peace, Harrison Bergeron. You were a great band.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know what that means.
Oh, they're not a band anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, still, it's a good song. You should listen to it, whether or not you go to a band.
Is this the one that made the shirt?
But
no,
the song is "I Don't Want to Do It" hamster style anymore. And here you go.
Yeah, I heard they suck.
What's a paper there? Nothing is on this one. What is this? A very case in my whole life together. So I've been putting all the good times. You got a ways to go. But I guess you should know. What's that? You're sick and tired of we want to that way to not be you. I didn't know.
Welcome back to So Like You Know. You just listened to an awesome song by Harrison Bergeron that involves the words hamster style that I can't remember the name of.
I don't think I want to do hamster style anymore.
Okay, yep, there we go. If you like that music and you want to check out some more stuff that we recommend, head on over to our website at solikeyouknow.com.
Don't forget you can check out all of our hijinks on Facebook and Twitter at SLYK Radio.
And if you want to listen to us more, we're live Fridays at 9:30 Mountain Time right here on Spreaker, or you can listen to the old shit on iTunes, Windows Marketplace, and Stitcher.
Spreaker through your speakers.
We already did that.
Huh?
I know.
Okay. He's talking about Facebook.
Facebook!
Hashtag selfie.
Hashtag blowy.
Oh, God.
Anyway, what's the next segment?
The next segment is Slick at the Oovies.
The
What?
Oovies?
Remember Oovies?
At the Oovies.
No, the
That's what this
Oovies.
Didn't we just talk about movies?
Yeah, but we talked about more movies because you talked about movies for your movies.
Okay, so with this one, what are we talking about exactly?
Movies.
No shit. Which movies?
No shit, Shirley.
Well, first it looks like James Bond 24 is getting a rewrite.
Why?
I didn't even know they wrote it the first time.
Yeah, I didn't either. I found that, and I was kind of I was like, really? There's another James Bond movie coming out?
Well, I knew there was another James Bond movie coming out eventually. I just didn't know they had a script already.
Yeah. No, I know.
Let alone did I know it was shitty enough that they had to rewrite it.
Yeah. Well, it's not that it was. It's not the fact that it was shitty. It was just the fact that it wasn't very refined. No, I mean, well, technically, if we want to get into like James Bond books compared to movies, the only James Bond is honestly when it comes to the way he looks and the way he acts. The new James Bonds, honestly, are exactly what the book says.
Okay, that makes sense.
But for the most part, 21 wasn't bad. It wasn't terrible, but it needed something new. But then again, think about nowadays where
Didn't they say they might recast Bond again?
if they do, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised whatsoever. It's
Well,
just,
I like what's his name? Whatever.
good question.
I like his name as Bond.
Daniel
Craig.
Yep.
Yeah, I enjoy him as Bond. While I don't agree that, or I agree that he doesn't fit in the the normal cookie cutter of James Bond.
Well, because that's when he's starting out.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a rookie.
That's what I was gonna say. Is he's pre-Bond really? He's not the Bond.
He's making Bond what the book said Bond was.
So I mean, and I have the Bond books. I haven't dove into it, but that's what I've heard too.
Yeah,
I have some bondage books.
that's weird.
Well, yeah, I know you would.
Yeah.
That's like Japanese tentacle porn. That's weird.
It is weird.
You
but
own that.
You keep looking for a little while.
No, I do. I'm not gonna lie. I have
what?
that too.
She's being held down. What is that in there? I'm going to stare for a little bit longer.
Why is it glowing?
Okay, a little longer.
But yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I'm done.
If they do recast Bond, I'm not surprised. But then when it comes to like the script itself, and when it comes to just movies in general itself nowadays, all they know, honestly, most people, all the new directors, all they do is take old scripts, old stories from like the 80s, obviously not the 90s, because 90s movies should never be remade, and just revamp them.
I don't know.
I don't know. They could totally remake Cop and a Half, and I don't think I'd mind.
Oh my God, it's like remaking The Pest.
Oh yeah.
No.
They should remake The Pest with Pauly Shore.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy? What's up?
Speaking of movies that are being rewritten from the past, I'm skipping a couple just to go to this because it segues perfectly.
Please
Karate Kid 2 has lost its director for unknown reasons.
Oh my gosh.
Perhaps because no one will watch it.
Well, like
Let me see the other one. I mean, okay. I'm not racist. I'm really not. But I'm sorry. But the Karate
best friend's
Kid...
black. I'm not racist. It's okay.
No,
I say
I
this.
can't. I'm not going to use that one. I barely know any black people anymore.
Okay, so I've actually
It
watched...
seems like weird to have a black Karate Kid. I mean...
I've watched the newest Karate Kid. Here's my problems with it. One, it's not a remake of the original Karate Kid.
It's not.
It's a whole different story.
Exactly.
Two, he doesn't even teach him karate. He teaches him kung fu.
From
Why did we not call it
Jackie
the
Chan.
Kung Fu Kid?
Well, and that's
You can't say Fu Kid.
well, no, that was my main thing. I talked about Bo earlier about was the fact one, they're in China. Karate is a Japanese martial art. Mm-hmm. They're like, no karate.
Say it like an American. Karate.
So
Karate.
karate. But anyways, no, it was like the whole thing was Karate Kid. No karate. It's kung fu. Kung fu is made. It's like alright, so you just took an iconic name and then made it. After that, you just kind of raped it.
Pretty soon they're gonna just run out of ideas and be like the judo child.
The judo
The
child?
Krav Maga guy.
Well, it'll be the golden child. They'll figure out how to redo that with
gross.
the white kid.
He's glowing. So, speaking of things that are glowing, director Robert Orci revealed on a recent podcast that the next Star Trek movie will be about the start of the 5-year mission. Finally.
We'll get there. Woo! I don't know. I'm excited for that. I'm not too worried about the way people kept bitching, though. They were like, oh, well, this is not like Star Trek. This is totally different. I mean,
That's good.
It was like origin stuff. Why would you expect the same exact thing again? It's completely fucking mentally challenged when they were talking about the whole time that they're rebooting it.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, it's like people who are super into the Star Trek lore, where when they introduced the whole entire what are their names?
Klingons.
Like the Klingon, them two. No, the Klingons where when they introduced him in this last movie.
Oh, the Romulans.
The Romulans, where the fact that they had the bridges in their head. If you want to go off of straight folklore, at that time they didn't have that because they didn't evolutionize to that yet.
Yep.
But at the same time, like you said, it's a fucking reboot. It's something new. It's the way they rewrit the story. Think about in the last movie where they flipped the script and made freaking Spock say Khan.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I like it. I enjoy it.
It was good.
I love where they're going with it.
It was good. And I loved it. It is great. I do love the movies personally. They are really good. Mm-hmm. One, I'm a Star Trek fan to an extent, but I'm not a Star Trek fanboy at any point.
Yeah.
More definitely more of a Star Wars guy.
Are you still refusing to connect to my Wi-Fi?
Yep.
You Nazi.
Yep.
You really
not the good kind either.
Nope.
Like, I changed my Wi-Fi password like 8 months ago, and since that point it's been like, you keep changing your Wi-Fi.
You changed it like 3 times in a week.
That's good.
No, Matt changed it 3 times in a week.
Yeah, and since then.
I know my Wi-Fi changed every week.
You left her marooned for all eternity in the center of a dead planet. Buried alive. Buried alive.
God!
It's that face too. That
it is that
vibrating.
Face. That locked bottom lip.
Yeah, it's hardcore, man. There's so much emotion in that bottom lip that you could do parkour off of it.
Oh god. It's Pakwa first.
Pakwa.
Speaking of locked bottom lips that you can do parkour off of, Kristen Stewart has been cut from Snow White and the Huntsman 2.
Kirsten Stewart. That's so. You mean it's actually gonna be a good, decent movie now?
Yeah, possibly. I mean, I enjoy Chris Hemsworth. The only good thing,
sexually,
no. That I was gonna say that's the only thing I like about Kristen Stewart. She's semi-sexually attractive.
No,
that's why I went with semi.
No,
from the neck down.
You seen the 4 pictures she smiled in?
No.
Oh, well, there's 4 of them that I found, and they're actually pretty good.
No, the only movies I honestly like. So one of the movies I actually did like her in was her. Like she honestly was a good actress in her early films. So movies like Speak. And
I thought she was really good at Adventureland.
Well, yeah, she was playing an apathetic person. Of course, she was good at Adventureland.
That in her early film Speak, which is based off a really good book, she wasn't bad. She played the rape victim very well, I guess.
Perhaps from personal
ironically.
Experience.
But I don't know. She did really good in her early films, but now, especially after like Twilight, Let It Die, please. It's like I don't know.
So I don't think I've ever gone on a rant on the show about Adventureland.
Please
so
go.
I'm going to start.
Here we go.
Do you remember when we went and saw Adventureland, Bo?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We were all excited because the preview made it seem like one of those funny comedies, like in the style of Superbad and the 40-year-old version. They even say in the trailer, from the guys that brought you Superbad.
From the guys who brought you Superbad.
It was.
I'm not even kidding. And you
like
get, I mean, it's a good movie, but if you're expecting this joke-a-minute, no substance, stupid film, Adventureland is very deep, very dark.
Yeah.
Kind of depressing, but also kind of funny.
There's a joke here.
I get it. The dark people are like the more depressing. I get it.
I had to watch it a second time to enjoy the movie. I saw it the first time, and I was just like, what is this fucking shit?
The best part is Bill Murray.
When does it get funny? He's not even in it.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of Zombieland.
The best part of Adventureland is when Bill Murray's in Zombieland. It is awesome.
Okay, so actually,
here's also my question: When did they
Zombieland the whole time?
When did they change the title of Zombieland? It was Welcome to Zombieland, and then they just named it Zombieland.
I hate Zombieland.
When did they drop the Welcome to?
I hate zombies.
What?
Zombieland was originally called Welcome to Zombieland, and then they dropped the Welcome to.
Because fucking zombies are not welcoming. They fucking hate everything, and I hate zombies to death.
That was the joke.
Wait, really?
Fuck you.
Wait, are you afraid of them or you hate them?
I just don't like them. People say, hey, well, if we got the one zombie, you see it walking, would you kill it or let it live so it's full of zombie apocalypse? I said, I'll fucking kill it. I fucking hate
You don't
zombies.
believe in killing things.
What if it's dead already? Yeah, that's
It's undead.
It doesn't matter. When it comes to zombies, my whole exception with me being Buddhist goes out the fucking window. I will kill the shit out of a fucking zombie.
But it's
Will you torture it
undead.
for information?
I will